Hi and welcome everyone. My name is Clemens from Guangzhou Sourcing, and today I am at one of our contract manufacturers for Millwork. So this factory produces all kind of products or fixed furniture that are made of melamine boards. So I take you with me just to check out the factory and to learn a little bit more what they do here. Let's check it out. So this is our first station. This is really the basic material preparation. So here a lot of cutting is happening, and we will also see like the drilling of holes, pre-drilling of holes, so that everything can be easily installed later on. Let's go and check it out. So here behind me we can see all the raw materials really for case goods. So these are the boards that are being used for making the furniture. So the boards are being placed then onto this machine, and this is the robot. This robot basically picks up the boards and it cuts it to the right pieces. So before it's being cut, they will actually add a lot of labels so that every board in the end can be easily identified and they know for which order, for which furniture piece. So that's why we see so many labels on here. Once the labels are on, it's basically being pulled into this machine where then is being cut. So here the cutting is happening. So once all the boards are cut, they come out here and the workers basically put them together on a stack. This is basically one furniture piece in the end. So now we have all of our boards in the right size, but there needs to be happening more. So for one, we need our PVC edging, and for two, we need a lot of holes and so pre-drilling holes. Here behind me, we can see one machine that actually can do PVC edging on two sides at once. It's just super interesting to see, but it's not running right now. And then we have over there another production line that is also doing PVC edging. So these boards are basically being fed into the machine, and the machine adds a PVC edge to the side of the board. Now we can see the side of the board has a nice PVC edge. So now the boards are basically cut into the right size and they have a nice PVC edge. So they're almost finished. But what is happening here is they need to pre-drill holes, right? So holes for making the assembly happening later on. Actually I have here multiple machines doing this. They basically define in which position what kind of drilling needs to be happening, and the machine here will full automatically basically process all these drillings. And once this has happened, they all come together here. What is happening is they're getting a nice cleanup here. So they because of the drilling, there's a lot of wood left over still being stuck on the board. And this is why they're being cleaned a little bit here. And then here we have an automatic camera detection system that basically makes sure that all the drilling positions are correct. So that's an automated QC where the worker gets a pop-up if something is wrong. And if everything is good, the worker will take the boards from here and stack them together again here. And from here, they can be easily moved then into the next work stop. So yeah, now behind me we can see these are basically different orders. We can see always like the same color being put together. That's because these are basically furniture units, cabinet units, bookshelves, all kind of different furniture really, but they're unassembled. I would say 80% or even more than 80% is being shipped normally unassembled, just because the shipping cost is so much better than once you have it assembled, because the volume is so much more or bigger once it's assembled. So if it's not being assembled, it will go into the back there where it's being packed. Let's check it out. All right, so here's the packing area. There's an automated carton cutter, there's other machinery. And yeah, so they put all the boards together, pack them nicely, and in the end, we have a handsome pack of boards to build together our furniture. So pretty nice, right? But if you wanted your furniture assembled, that's also possible. Because sometimes maybe local labor cost is very high, or you are a person who doesn't want to deal with a contractor or somebody who puts together the millwork. So in that case, we can basically assemble the millwork pieces here in the factory and then put it on pallets and ship it assembled to you. So let's go and check that out. All right, so behind me we can see that's the area where all the assembly is happening. So either if furniture pieces need to be shipped as sampled or if a trial assembly is required. So putting furniture pieces together just before you flat pack them to make sure that everything fits. So let's go and take a look. So basically in the back there we have a couple of pieces for a hotel project right now that are being actually built up and wired for the LEDs and so on. So that's pretty amazing. Here is a couple of other orders that are not connected to us, but also being sampled here for shipment later. And then all the black case goods, all the cabinets here that are in black behind me, they're actually for a project in Germany. It's a car dealership where we are procuring a lot of different things from fans to furniture and the kitchen cabinetry. And yeah, this is also the reason why I came here today, because I needed to double check if all the sizes are good and if the colors were correct, these kind of things. All right, let's take a look and go a little bit further just to see a little bit what else is here. So these here are some hotel furniture pieces. So you see on hotels we work a little bit more with details. So we have like fluted panels, fluted details, which are obviously a little bit more expensive, but also a little bit more refined. So they fit a little bit better in a hotel space. Let's go and check out the samples. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to quickly show you a little bit. This is the sample room or the sample area of the factory where they store a lot of like small samples that they can send to, I guess shops who they are working with and projects and interior designers. And I think it always gives a nice insight in what is possible with melamine and PVC finishes. So you can see you can get finishes that look like stone, obviously. It's also nice stone look like finishes. Obviously a lot of finishes that are wood look like, right? So it's all a little bit dusty, but I guess not a big deal. Nice wood patterns, a lot of different colors. There's basically endless options. It's really, there's just like so many options. It's sometimes a little bit overwhelming just because there's almost too much. If you are an interior designer, I guess you will definitely find something. Let's look at this one. Very colorful, right? I actually like it. I should get a wardrobe with this color. And also solid colors, right? There's a lot of different options that are just solid colors. So white, red, blue, whatever. All right, so this was everything from me today. I hope you liked the insights. I hope you like to see a little bit how a melamine factory here in China is working, how this all looks like. And if you're inspired and you would like to source yourself some case goods, some millwork from China, feel free to reach out. We'd be happy to help. I see you next time. Bye bye.